Hey guys, how we all doing today? Today I am going to show you how to create an acrylic sign with your Glowforge, designing it in Silhouette Studio for a lamp. And I thought this was so cute. So I definitely had to come and make it, and I'm going to show you how to create this. And then we're going to cut it out with our Glowforge. Now, I am new to the Glowforge, and let me tell you something, guys. Wow, this machine is amazing. You know, a lot of times you have your Cricut and you thinking that your Cricut could cut a lot of stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. It's unbelievable what this Glowforge can cut. So anyway, let's start off with our design. So the font that I'm using today is Phosphate. And I am going to use another font called Homework. So let's start designing this. So first off, you want to definitely come over here to your text toolbar, and you want to use the font Phosphate. And let me come over here and get it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start writing out my title. So the sign that I'm going to create is going to be a really funny one, and it's for all of us crafters because we're always on the road to recovery. But we ain't never on the road to recovery, not when it comes to crafting supplies. So let's start. Um, on the road, and that's the first line. And I want to do every line separate because I'm going to adjust everything different. So I want to bring this up here, and then I want to write again to recovery. And then I want to click off, and I want to put that right under there. Then I want to use, let me finish writing out the rest that I want. Okay. And then I'm going to put, then I want to copy this to, and write, I'm on the road to, and then I want to come over here and do another font line to the, and now I want to use a special font, which I'm going to use Homework. And you could use Samantha font. For some reason, I can't seem to find my Samantha font. I don't know if you guys can actually see, but the only Samantha font I have is this one, and it's the frames, and I don't understand why I don't have the other ones here. I tested it, I got it downloaded, I made sure. So I have to make sure of that. But I'm gonna use the Homework file. And you could get this on defont.com. And let me write out Homework. Okay, so now I just want to come over here and get homework. And now I want to write just kidding, lowercase now. And then I want to do another font. And then it's going to say craft store. Do I want a capital letter? No, I don't want it capital letters. See, craft, S-T-O-R-E. Okay, so let me put this bigger. So now I'm coming over here and I have this looking the way I want. I am on the road to recovery. Just kidding. I'm on the road to the, what we seeing? What are we seeing? The craft store. Yay. Okay, so now you want to line all of this up to the center, and I want to make this a little bit bigger. I mean smaller. Okay, so that looks good right there. Make this a little bit higher. Okay, so I have my image right dead center. So let me go right in the center. Oh, no, that's too much. So as you can see, this is what my acrylic sign is going to say. But I definitely want to make this smaller. So I want to make this maybe 4 inches. I say 4.5. Let's do 4.5. Let me measure something real quick. I say 4.25. Okay. So I actually want to make these words a little bit smaller. And I want to position all of this in the middle. Now I'm going to keep craft store a little bit big because, you know, we all go to the craft store, guys. So now let me line all of this up. And let me align center. And that looks good there. No, that don't look good there. So let me put that back. And that looks pretty good. So now I'm just going to take all of these and I'm going to weld it together. Okay, not weld together. I'm going to group. No, before I group. Now, whenever you're using, I don't know if you guys could see. Let me bring you guys in. Whenever you're using any type of font that is cursive, it might look like it is welded together, but as you can see, the fonts are overlapping each other, so they're not welded together. So you have to take each and every path and you have to weld them. So make sure you have them welded so then they can be solid like this one. And you want to do that to the other one. As you can see, these are not welded. Let me bring you in a little bit more. And you see how they're not welded here? So you want to click on your sign and click weld, and then it disappears. Okay? So remember, whenever you're working with cursive, you have to weld your letters together. So now I'm going to come out and that looks pretty good. So let me make sure what size it is. Okay, so 4 inches. So I want to make a base for my sign. So let me zoom this out a little bit more because it looks super big, but it's not. Okay, so, oh, I don't got that one together. Okay, so now I just want to, okay, let me make sure I got all of this together. Now I want to stretch it out just a little bit. And now what I want to do is I want to take this whole entire wording and I want to come over here to the side and do an offset. So it's going to offset the whole entire images. And I want to bring it down just to about 11. And 11 should be, let me go back up to 11. That looks good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to press apply and it's going to join the whole entire thing together. So here goes my offset. And let me group this. So here goes my offset. So let me kind of fill it in so you can see. Now, here goes my lettering and my offset. Now, I do not want all of the insides done. So I'm going to click on release compound and it's going to release all of the pieces all together. So I want to push them over to the side. I want to move my side over, put it back over here, and look at how cool that looks. Now you can come over here and delete all of this because you don't need that no more. So now what you want to do is make a template with a square, and you want to find how deep is your acrylic nightlight. And it is, mine's is about 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch, but I want to make it bigger because I want my wording to show. So I think I am going to make it the size. Okay, so I got the depth of it, and now, so now let's come over here to the right hand side or the left hand side and let's create our base. So I want to make my base 1.75 by 3 or 2.75, let's, or 280 around there. And I want to come over here and remove my wording. And I'm just going to move this over. Then I'm going to bring my base down with my letters or my wording shadow, offset, sorry. I want to attach the base and my offset together. So before I do that, I want to make sure that it's in the middle and is aligned right. And then I'm going to just join them just a little bit, making sure that it all adheres together. And then I'm going to click on both of these and I'm going to click weld. So now my image is weld. So now I want to come and right click. I want to release compound path. I want to click on my image, remove it over and delete the cutouts. Then bring my image back with my wording and bring it to the front. Let me make sure. Nope, that one's not the middle. Okay, so now everything's lined up in the middle. Now I want to take my image. Let me kind of, it looks like it wasn't in the middle. That looks good. So now I want to take my images and I want to come up here and I want to save it to my hard drive. On the acrylic sign. And then I want to change it into a SVG so I can move it over to my Glowforge. So let's go to the Glowforge now.